Hi everyone, I'm G1 Writer, and this message is for our beautiful Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I did not get a chance to do your life and love energy for the month of July. So what I'm going to do is incorporate your August and July reading together along with your love energy. Okay, so let's see how we can kind of work through that. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm going to gather the cards together because I'm using a totally different deck for our love reading, and I want to make sure that you get the right accurate answers that you need for this month as well. Keep in mind, for the month of July, we had a lot of, we had the eclipse that was finishing up in the sign of Capricorn, right? And then a bunch of planets went retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you and Capricorn are very close when it comes to the Eastern calendar. You guys are very close, all right? So it's your sign, and then there's Capricorn, right? So we have a lot to look forward to when it comes to our ambition. Your ruling planet also took its turn to go retrograde in Capricorn in July. And it's going to be in Capricorn actually for the rest of the year. However, it won't be retrograde forever, but it will be in Capricorn for the rest of the year. So you have a lot to look forward to when it comes to expansion, your career, work-related issues, taking care of your business, applying for a new job. Anything financially would definitely work out in your favor, especially because you have the undeniable Capricorn energy floating around here, all right? Now, we also have, we know that Venus finally went direct. We know that Mercury goes direct July 12th. But that first beginning of August, we had the full moon in Aquarius. And the full moon in Aquarius, instead of us being so aloof or distant, we're wanting to be a bit more close, right? So we're being the complete opposite. So instead of us always like being so in tune and being emotional, we're being more in tune, but we're not being so like clingy, in other words, right? Like we're not being clingy, we're being more aloof, or may not be so aloof. It really just depends on what else is in your birth chart, okay? So I do have a few decks that I'm going to use really quickly, and starting off is going to be your mammal energy and some other cards to kind of help us guide the way, okay? So here we go. So far you got the mirror energy, okay? So that's really all about self-examination, taking a good look deep within, making sure that, we're seeing who we're happy with seeing. Like when you look in the mirror, are you happy with who you have become? Are you happy with who you have grown to be, okay? Are you able to look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm proud of you? That is what that energy is all about. But it's also about simply just knowing yourself and really taking responsibility for your own actions by knowing yourself and by knowing who you really are. You can save yourself a lot of headache, a lot of trouble, a lot of heartache, and you won't have to depend on other people to kind of capture who they think you are, because you know who you are. And I think that the month of July and August is very special for you when it comes to that. When it comes to, coming back into your own self and being who you always wanted to be. So we also got a card here that talks a lot about wisdom, and being smart in your decisions and coming forth saying, you know what? I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to make things right. I'm going to set the record straight. That is what this energy is all about here, okay? Oh, time out. So awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone, taking some time out for yourself. Again, this may be that time of reflection for you, Sag, where you will sit back and kind of think about, you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe I can make some changes, or maybe I should, try to adjust, or maybe I should try to address this particular person or this particular situation, right? This is, once again, taking ownership. But again, you're going to do that. Once you meditate, you will get clarity. Clarity will come to you. Your spirit guides will speak to you. And you will know what to do when the time is right. You will know what to do. So you don't have to feel like you don't know what else is going on, or you don't know how to handle things, all right? Now, I also have some animal cards here for you, okay? This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius man or the Sagittarius woman for the month of July 2020. I already pre-shuffled these cards. I'm just showing it a little more love if that's all right with you. So let's see what our spirit would like to share with our beautiful Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys would like a personal reading, please look at my website, g1insights.org. I will post a link below so that way you guys can have access to this video. And also, if you would like to book a reading, purchase a candle or any chakra bracelets, anything that you like, you'll be able to have access to it, okay? So let's see what the animal energy is saying. Oh, you got the well. That's beautiful, guys. So the well is all about, you know, imagination, intuition. You are being guided to focus on emotional stability. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember what sign got this. I believe it was Scorpio, but I can't be certain just yet. I will have to go back and look at the video. But it says you are being guided to focus on emotional stability and to listen to your inner guidance. The time has come for you to jump into action and go after whatever it is that you desire. Be playful and splash into the waters of life. Splash into the waters of life, creating new waves of abundance for you and other people to enjoy. So there is like a positive attitude to this whole reading today, right? Like it's a lot of positive energy, you know. The spirit wants you to just focus on that emotional stability, because apparently I feel like a lot of you have lost yourself emotionally a long time ago, and you have been struggling or fighting back to get back to that person who you were, or you know, who you used to love, you know, and it hasn't been that way for a really long time. So good for you for taking the time out to work on your self-growth. That's really amazing. Okay, now when it comes to your overall energy, you know, we're going to use our overall tarot energy here. Okay, calling on spirits and gods, oh gods and goddess, calling on our archangels and guardian angels, calling on all of our loved ones from the past and all of our ancestors. Thank you for guidance and reassurance. Thank you for love and prosperity and abundance. Thank you for clarity. Thank you, God, for trusting me with this gift. Thank you for allowing me to use it for the purpose of good. All right, so this message is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus in Sagittarius. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. The Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, in my opinion, guys, is not one of my favorite cards. As you may or may not know, for those of you that follow me, you know I do not. It's not one of my favorite cards. But I will tell you that it's definitely something going on beneath the surface. And so this, if you are cross-watching for your Sagittarius, then you may need to know that it's definitely something that they're not being totally honest about. Or if you are a Sagittarian or have Sagittarius energy in your birth chart, some type of truth will be revealed to you during this time, okay? Between July 5th up until August 15th, I would say, right? At that time, I'll do my best to try to upload a more conclusive video for you guys. But I believe that something is being hidden or not being totally revealed to you guys, all right? But it says that even a plan needs to be revised, okay? Some type of plan that you have made or arranged somehow, or perhaps something is going something more is going on more than what meets the eye, okay? Or whatever you have planned, it could just be simply bad timing for this particular situation or this travel point, or for whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, okay? I also see here the moon. This is interesting. This is also potentially Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer's energy. Now, I want to say, you know, again, you know, it's talking about important psychic insights and events, once again, being hidden behind the scenes, things happening behind the scenes. Or this could be you being afraid that something is being hidden from you, or someone is hiding something from you, and they're not revealing the whole truth. So Is this really what's going on? Are you just simply afraid that someone is not telling you the truth? Or is someone really is holding or withholding some type of information from you? Okay, these are the things that you will need to look into. Okay, but either someone is not totally being honest, or this could be you not being totally honest with this person. All right, give me 1 second. All right. Oh, the Ten of Swords. So just as things end, there will be new beginnings, okay? This can also be the ending of something, the ending to a difficult situation. Maybe you found out the truth and you decided to call something complete. You know, maybe you decided to end something like, this is not for me, this is not what I want, you know. Or you could be simply ending a bad behavioral pattern, okay? Ending something that no longer serve you, ending a bad behavior situation, ending, you know, negativity in your home. You may decide to sage your home more, or to protect your own environment, or even to protect your own energy lately. But I feel like there's definitely something going on beneath the surface, and you will find out whether you ask for the truth, or people within your circle, or with even in your home environment, they will begin to slowly tell you the truth, okay? We also have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Empress. We have a lot of pleasure here as well, all right? So we have a lot of creative, pleasurable energy here as well. It says to take a sensible approach while you deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So once again, there's something is going to be revealed to you, and it's up to you to be the mature one about this situation or about this particular person. There can even be expectations, you know, you being, you know, suspicious of something. It doesn't mean that your suspicions are correct, but it just means that you're going to address something that just simply makes you uncomfortable. You may even find yourself clinging to someone a lot more, and finding out that they have been in their own little world, not really that interested in you. Or perhaps somebody could find this out about you, that you have not really been giving that love and attention to them, because you have been doing this whole three-way situation. So when it comes to love, it's going to be a bit tricky. So I do know financially, you guys are doing very well. You're doing really, really well financially. But on the love front, you may want to kind of calm things down and address things right away. Don't wait, you know, until the last minute to say how you feel. Now, I do know in July 12th, give or take a day, Mercury is going to go direct. So, of course, that's going to open up some communication waves, you know. Venus has also took its turn to go direct. But again, Sag, your ruling planet is going retrograde in Capricorn. So as huge as things can be, you know, we're not going to just exaggerate this time around. We're not going to just create accusations. We are going to find out the truth. We're going to be dynamic. We want to be honest. We're going to express how we feel creatively or, you know, emotionally. So for each and every one of you, it's going to play out differently, especially if you are, you know, another sun sign, but maybe you have Sagittarius energy in your birth chart. Like, for instance, I have Saturn in Sagittarius. So for me, I know that there's going to be a lot of things I'm going to be learning and finding out and researching. I'm going to want to learn a lot more and research a lot more and read a lot more. So for me, I know what that means, but you guys have to find out what that means for your natal chart and find out where your Sagittarian energy is, so that way you can gain more clarity. And I have so much more fire energy in my birth chart too, but I just wanted to give you guys an example of what I mean when I say that it might be a bit deeper than what you think. It may not have anything to do with love. It may have something to do with something you're hiding even from yourself, okay? Or something you need to let go for yourself, for your own well-being, or your own growth, okay? Ooh, my earring flew off my ear. That's not good, okay? I'm gonna let that go for right now. So, right, let's get out some love cards. But a lot of you are giving birth to like some new dreams and new goals, and even taking the time out to nurture yourself and nurture your goals, and even taking the time out to nurture other people as well. So this is a lot of beautiful energy that you guys are facing at this time. So I do have some love cards here for you. Like I said, I kind of combined your July and your August. including your love reading as well. So this reading is going to be probably a lot longer than most. All right, so that card flew out. I'm going to put it back. It was separation, so let's put that back. So show me Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Horizon, or Venus and Sagittarius overall love energy for the month of July and August. Show me Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Horizon, or Venus and Sagittarius, July and August love reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Calling on the Venus. Calling on Venus, the goddess of love. Thank you. Coffin. Okay, so once again, endings and new beginnings. So you guys could definitely be potentially ending a love affair. Maybe you were kind of seeing someone on the side and now you're deciding like, I'm good. I don't want to cheat on my spouse. You know, you're really not the one for me. We have like nothing in common. You're not what I'm into. You know, you're not what I thought you would be. Again, a lot of times when we tend to date or fall in love during Mercury retrograde, when Mercury retrograde is over and Venus's retrograde is over, we tend to come to our senses, you know, about a love situation. So you may have discovered that, wow, I have a crush on someone, and now in the month of the ending of July going into August, around that full moon in Aquarius, you may decide, yeah, I'm not that into you, right? So this is endings bringing new beginnings, okay? Growth, some type of change or liberation or something that it could even be something that you recently were separated from, like a divorce. You could be celebrating a divorce, celebrating a breakup, okay? So for some of you, this could be like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm not interested. And for some of you, this could be a withdrawn type of situation where, yeah, I'm going to step back from this because apparently when I give too much of myself, it hurts me, you know? So keep that in mind because you did also get the 10 of air, the 10 of swords. So it lets me know that something is definitely going to end with a lot of truth or a lot of some type of abruption, or it may come off like this person is being rude or obnoxious to your feelings, and or possibly even just simply not giving a damn, okay? But it also says the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change, expect things to get better from now on, recovering from some type of addiction. So again, whatever it is that was kind of blocking you from that one-on-one connection that you always desired, that is going to end. And again, this can be systematic. It can be a bad habit. It can be something that has went on for generations at a time, and maybe you had the courage to kind of, you know, put a stop to it now, but something is changing and you are at the right time in the right place with the right person to make these changes, okay? So very well so far. Very, very well. Let's see. Healing your heart once again. Healing from some type of heartbreak. Freedom from toxic energy or a toxic relationship. Once again, that word addiction came out, guys. I'm not kidding, okay? So somebody is definitely running away from this or allowing themselves to grow from some type of toxic energy or toxic waste or a toxic environment or a toxic person. Some of you are simply really learning to not even be or become this toxic individual, okay? So this is really good for those of you that are looking to grow mentally and emotionally and spiritually. This is really good news, okay? Mask, not showing your true feelings. Wow, once again, guys, wow, this is crazy. Somebody is definitely hiding their true feelings, my love. I told you with the 7 of Swords, somebody is hiding something, not truly revealing their true feelings, okay? And you may have to let someone know how you really feel this season. This can be a good thing. This could be you saying, listen, I'm crazy in love with you. This could be you telling someone, look, I'm good. You know, I got a wife at home that I'm crazy about. This can be you saying, you know, I'm good with my husband. Like, this man always been good to me. You know, this can just be simply you just really realizing that you and somebody else are just simply not compatible. okay? Or this just could be you simply separating yourself from a toxic situation. So I really would love to know what this all means for you guys, and I really hope that you guys comment and share and subscribe as well. But this does talk about pretending or gaslighting, you know, kind of putting up a front, making it seem like something is really, you know, big, and it's not. All right, so if you're not really having deep feelings for this person, do not lead this person on. All right, now with that being said, guys, I'm going to pull out one more deck, and that is your wisdom cards. And I really hope to get some clarity for you when it comes to your life and your love energy. So this message is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Sagittarius over life and love energy for the month of July and August. Thank you so much for showing us what we need to know. Now, I will say, once the sun goes into Leo, you know, we will be a bit more loving and supportive and funny and ready to have a lot more enthusiasm in our lives, right? Like, we won't be so stressed out over everything. Okay, so that's the good part about the way that this energy is flowing. And even with that Aquarius full moon, we may have that first week where we might be a bit exhausted, a bit tired, you know, wanting to withdraw or feeling a bit aloof at the moment, you know, but we're kind of stepping back so that way we can gain more clarity. So it's not a bad thing, Sag. It's not a bad thing. So please don't take it as such. It's not a bad thing, okay? All right. Honesty, once again. Honesty has come out once again, guys. It says, I cannot always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. That is crazy to me. This energy has come out so many times during this reading. So some of you may need to be honest with yourself about your own feelings before you even decide to be honest with someone else. But I feel like when you do, going in towards the last week of July or going into the first week of August, you will have that opportunity to kind of speak your truth and let someone know exactly how you feel. So even if you kind of have been in love with this person and maybe you haven't really had the courage to really tell them how much you care about them, you know, towards the end of the month, expect a reality change. You know, reality is going to hit pretty hard. Loneliness, all right? I know that I am never alone. Of course you are not. Even when you feel you are, even when you feel like people have turned their back on you, just know that the angels support you, God is supporting you, your goddesses are supporting you. You know, you have your ancestors even looking down upon you and waiting for you to make the right choices, guys. You are never, ever alone, even when you feel like you are. So even if you feel like you need to separate from this person and you may feel like, well, I don't want to be alone, do it anyway, guys, because I promise you, you will thank yourself at the end of the day. You'll be so happy that you made a decision to love yourself more, okay? And worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So, of course, once again, you don't want to worry. You want to allow your ancestors and your spirit guides to guide you to make the right choices. You want to call on your spirit guides. You want to practice some new spiritual ritual. But I feel like for you, Sag, for some reason, I feel like relationships is huge for you this month. You know, your finances are doing really well. You know, your partnerships are even doing really well. Friendships are doing okay. Family is also doing okay. But when it comes to romance and love, I feel like there's so much that needs to be discussed. So relationships and love, you know, and beauty and all those things are so important for you at this time. A lot of you are falling in love and realizing this for the very first time ever. So this is going to be beautiful, guys. And I really hope that you guys gain some type of clarity from this particular reading. If you have not gained any type of clarity from anybody else, I really hope that you guys gain an insight or some type of understanding about your situation, because I do believe that the time is now where you will have to come face to face with your truth, speak your truth, or you will find out your truth. Okay, someone will be honest with you. All right, so be open to the necessary changes that are happening at this time. Sagittarius, I would love to have you guys as one of my subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys think. Please share this message around the world because everybody deserves to hear this message. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourself. Bye.